Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chuck Williams, and it's my honor and privilege to be the host on tonight's Cepeda Monday Night Zoom call. This is a picture of yours truly. Hopefully you're seeing that. Sometimes I forget to share my screen, but I think I did it right tonight. The picture on the far left was actually at my biggest, heaviest weight. And in full disclosure, I had actually lost some of that belly fat before I started using the Isagenix solution for weight loss. But I can tell you this, the last 23 pounds were definitely the direct result of using the Isagenix solution. In fact, back then, I was the poster child for no exercise and losing the body fat. So that picture in the middle was me after a short period of time using the Isagenix weight management solutions. About a year ago, I started shifting or transitioning to the performance products and building my body. And literally today, at 57 years old, I am in as good a shape physically as I was back when I played college football and baseball. So I absolutely love the Isagenix products. I'm a believer in them. I know they work. And a little later in our call, I've arranged for quite a few people to just share a quick 2-minute testimonial with you because I want you to know that these products work for a wide range of people. The Isagenix vision, this is the founders, the owners of our company. Basically, the vision is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. The company's headquartered in Gilbert, Arizona, just a little suburb of Phoenix, Arizona. Company's been around for 16 years. Nearly 300 people now have earned $1 million or more with Isagenix as associates in the field. The company's been steadily growing over the last 16 years. This past year, we just barely missed $1 billion in sales for the year. Cumulatively, in the 16 years, we've done over $6 billion in sales. And I haven't heard the numbers yet, but I believe this month we're in right now, October, we're setting records with the recent expansion and launch into Korea, which I know was absolutely a smashing success right out of the gate. We are privately held, responsibly run, and we have no operational debt, which makes an expansion into Korea and other markets like that possible. Integrity. This company is built on integrity. Here you see a picture of Kathy Coover, one of the owners of the company. Jim and Kathy Coover are two of the primary owners of the company. And basically, this is a disclaimer. It's disclaiming the earnings, and it's going to tell you to go to isagenixearnings.com for a full earnings disclosure. Also, there is a product disclosure on this page where you're going to hear from some different testimonials, all of which I think are pretty average and representative. We don't have any 100-pound losers or anything like that here tonight. But we do want to disclose that, you know, the average weight loss is about 9-10 pounds with a 30-day solution. And that's on average. Now, we did fare real well compared to the Heart Healthy Diet. I'll show those stats in just a minute. But these are your disclaimers. We like to do everything with full integrity. Now, tonight is a little bit of a combination of a presentation. We're going to talk a little bit about business, a little bit about the product, and we're going to wrap up fairly early tonight. But I do have about 4 or 5 people that want to share their story. We'll do that towards the end. So the ideal business, what would that look like? Well, first of all, for me, it'd be residual income. It'd be something that you build one time, and you're able to create a residual income from that build. There'd be time flexibility to where when a family member needs something or you need to do something, you've got the time flexibility to be the one in the family that takes care of family issues. Whether that be fun or, you know, sometimes when you got to do things that are not fun, but to have that time flexibility is really special in the ideal business. Work from anywhere. How cool is it to be able to do your business from the beaches or anywhere you happen to be at a particular time? As long as you've got internet and your smartphone, you can pretty much do this particular business. Training and support. We are blessed to be on the Cepeda team. They're the top income earners in Isagenix. They're also one of the top 35, I think, in the world in direct sales network marketing. They've got 30 plus years experience in the industry, 11 years here with Isagenix. And basically, they provide the best training I've ever seen in my 20 plus years in this industry. Then you've got Isagenix as a company who also provides excellent training, support, motivation, promotions. It's a great combination. A positive culture. I believe many people join a membership like Isagenix just to be part of the culture and to be around a positive influence, people that care about each other, people that want the best for each other, encourage one another, whether it's health and or finances. Impact and contribution. Really being able to make a difference in the lives of those around you and have a significant impact on their lives. And then no caps on your earning potential. I was on a conference call this morning, and my mentor, Herb Cepeda, mentioned that Patty and Herb just maxed out their 4th business center. Now, if they want, they'll be given a 5th. and that's their option, whether they take that or not. But every time you max out a business center, the company provides you another one if you want it. They've just maxed out their fourth. That's pretty impressive. When you figure a maxed out compensation plan is about $13,500 a week, and that's just one center, and that's just one way of making money. So when you're choosing the right company, and I got to tell you, on the product side, I showed you my transformation in my body earlier. I'll tell you, from a business standpoint, I have been horrible at picking the right company throughout my career. I started in the industry with a great company called Amway. There's been a lot of people making a lot of money. They're still the giant in the industry. Most of their success and growth now is international, but still they're the iconic company in this industry. I did not fare too well with them. I probably invested 7 years. I might have made as much as I spent on products and travel. I'm not sure. My wife tells me we didn't. So that was not a really good fit for me. That compensation plan didn't work really well for me. The retention was horrible. And then I got started with some small startup companies. I thought that was the way to go then. Don't go with the granddaddy, go with something new. Be on the ground floor. Sounded great, was pretty exciting, did pretty well with several of them, was the #1 incomer with 4 different companies. The problem was none of those companies were legacy type companies. They didn't stick around, so there was no residual income. So when choosing the right company, I finally got mentored by Michael Weeder and Herman Petty Cepeda, and they helped me understand when choosing the right company, you're looking for 5 basic things. Number 1 is the company's got to be right. It cannot be a startup. Most startups fail. 99% don't make it through 5 years. So what good is residual income if you're with a company that doesn't make it, and most don't? So choosing the right company is important. Look at their financial strength. Look at their leadership. Are they poised for growth and expansion? Check off all those with Isagenix. The products. I was with one company. It was called Motor Latte. We had this product you'd put into your engine, and it would literally give you about 20% better gas mileage. Phenomenal product. The only problem was you didn't ever need it again. You put it in your engine, and it was pretty much good for the life of the car. Well, that's not a really good residual type income or product. And so that product was so good that that company really failed based on that. The product's got to be consumable. It's got to be something that people want and need. You can't have to create the need for the product. Isagenix checks all those boxes with emotional products. You're going to hear some phenomenal transformation stories in a few minutes here. Compensation plan. I mentioned Amway earlier. Again, compliment, great company, great ownership. They've done a lot of good for the world. They've helped a lot of people experience entrepreneurship. But their compensation plan stinks, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, it absolutely stinks when you know there's something better out there like an Isagenix. And it's just archaic. When they built the Amway compensation plan, there were not the high-tech computers that there are today that can handle paying people down through infinite levels of generations. Those things did not exist. You literally had to hand do your payments, and you paid your downline. It's just absolutely amazing. Now, they've come a long way since then. I know that. But I'm just telling you, when I was involved, that's what it was. System. As I mentioned earlier, we have 2 systems here. We have the Cepeda system, and then we have the Isagenix system. You combine those 2 together, and you use them both, and you have the best system for success the world has ever seen when it comes to direct sales and network marketing. And then there's always that timing factor. You might say, well, I wish I got started Isagenix 16 years ago when I first started. I heard about Isagenix 12 years ago, and I was not interested. I heard the word cleanse, which we'll talk a little bit about more in a few minutes here, and I'm like, I ain't interested in doing one, and I ain't interested in promoting it. Well, little did I know it's a cellular level cleanse, not a colonoscopy type cleanse. Big difference. But the timing here is impeccable. Now, when I say that, I mean that with all my heart. This company has paid the price through the steady growth over 16 years. We're now in 18 different countries, 17 if you count Puerto Rico as a part of the U.S., which I guess it really is. So 17 different markets. And we are poised for absolutely hyper momentum growth. Companies like Amway, I just mentioned earlier, let's just use them as an example. Last year, Amway did $1 billion in sales just in the country of Korea alone. $1 billion. So of their like $8.3 billion, I think it was, $1 billion of that was in Korea. Well, we just opened up in Korea last week. And so the growth potential for a company like Isagenix coming into Korea is off the chart. How long will it take us to do $1 billion in Korea? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't have a crystal ball. But I will tell you this. A large percentage of our company sales will someday come from Korea, Japan, and China. And right now, we're 1 week into that. So the timing of Isagenix, I don't think it could possibly be better if you're here for the business side of things. So All 5 of these boxes check off with Isagenix. It is a legacy company that's here to stay. Now I'm going to run real quickly through the products, and then I've got about 4 or 5 people that I want to just quickly share their product testimonial, and we'll wrap this up with showing you how you can get your products paid for by simply referring a few other people. So we have solutions for weight wellness. That's what attracted me in the beginning. We've got solutions for performance. That's what has me fired up about the Isagenix products now. We've got vitality and well-being. We used to call that healthy aging, but it's more general than that. It's vitality and well-being. And really, that's what people want. They want to age strong. They want to be able to play with the grandkids, the great-grandkids, travel, do things, and enjoy life until they're ready to go home someday. So that's a really important part of our product line. And then you've got the personal care and beauty. And on the 5th side over there, the financial wellness, which is basically helping people get their products paid for, which is in most cases. And then there's those who want to take it to the next level and really build a big business. So here are our 5 core products. And again, I'm not going to go into a deep product presentation tonight. There are videos that do that really, really well. But the 5 core products, you got the cleanse on the far left. And this is a cellular level cleanse. And it basically goes in and it gets the toxins that we breathe, we eat, we put them on our skin and chemicals. We live in a very toxic world. And this cleanse helps get those toxins out of your body. There's all different types of ways. There's 3 main ways of doing a cleanse. So what we do here at Isagenix is your coach will actually help you discover the best way for you to do a cleanse to help you get these toxins out of your body. Now, as you get the toxins out of your body, one of the things that happens serendipitously is the fat follows. And so it's kind of amazing. It feels like your body's just melting away. It's amazing. The next product over is our #1 best-selling product. It's our shakes. Our shakes are full meal replacements, and they actually taste good. That's really important because people can, hold their nose and chuck a thing down for a while. But to have an ongoing new lifestyle where you got the health of a healthy meal replacement, it's got to taste good. The Isagenix shakes do taste good, and they're full meal replacements. They're not just a protein shake. We have the highest quality products in our shakes. Then the next one over, many of us consider this our favorite product. It is Ionic Supreme. It is an adaptogen. It literally goes into your body and adapts to what your body needs. If you need energy, it's going to give you energy. If you need rest, it's going to give you rest. If you need mental clarity, it's going to give you mental clarity. One of the things it's best known for is reducing the effects of stress on your body. It is an amazing product, and I think all of us will attest to the fact it's one of our top 5 favorite products. The next one over is the Isagenix Complete Essentials. This is the vitality and the well-being, the multivitamins. You've got AM and PM pack, and it's got all the vitamins you need to live a healthy lifestyle. The one on the far right is the Isagenix B. You literally could create a whole company around just that 5th product there. It's one of our 5 core products, but that is the telomere support. And if you want to do a little research on telomeres, they basically are shrinking as you age. That's really what causes aging, is the shrinking of your telomeres. Eventually, when your telomere gets to a certain size, small, you expire and you die. We have scientifically proven that this product is able to lengthen your telomeres. And again, you can watch the videos and get all the details about it, but it is a phenomenal product. And when I started using that product, the color of my hair, now it does not grow hair back. You'll see I'm still balding. And if we ever get a product that does that, I'll be the first to tell you. But it did change the hair color. My friends actually thought I was dyeing my hair when I wasn't. I was just taking this product and it was revitalizing my hair back to its natural color. So these are 5 of the core products. These are some of the targeted solutions. Again, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but that brain boost and sleep support are 2 of our favorites. The E-shots, can't imagine life without E-shots now. I've had them for a year now. It's just a great, healthy energy boost when you need that throughout your day. I absolutely love the E-shots. Joint support. My wife, Diane, loves to play tennis, but as she gets older, the knees were bothering her and stuff. She starts taking this, and her knees are feeling stronger. She's actually playing the best tennis of her life right now at 57 years old. We've got a bunch of healthy snacks here. That amped line on the bottom left is our performance line. It is absolutely amazing. When I started working out, within my first 90 days, I had people in the gym coming up to me and asking me if I was taking steroids because of how quickly my body was transforming. And I attribute the majority of that, seriously, to the performance products. Now, I was working out hard in the gym 5 days a week. That's necessary also. But I believe 80% of it was due to the nutrition my body was getting, the protein and these amped products. We have our products are backed by science. I mentioned that heart healthy diet earlier. With Isagenix, compared to a pretty much world-renowned diet, the heart healthy diet, 56% more weight loss with the Isagenix weight loss system. I want you to think about that for a minute. We're not talking about somebody who did nothing compared to somebody who did Isagenix. We're talking about somebody who's on the heart healthy diet compared to the Isagenix weight loss solution. 56% more weight loss, 47% more fat loss. And that's really what you want. You want to gain lean muscle and lose the fat. Isagenix is really good for that. And then the most important is that visceral fat. The visceral fat is the fat that gets around your organs, your heart and your other organs. That visceral fat is very, very dangerous. And Isagenix was proven scientifically to remove twice as much visceral fat as a heart healthy diet. And so what I want to do now is bring on a few of my friends just to let them share their product experience. And these are not professional speakers. They're just friends of mine who have had good experience with the product. And I want to start with Steve Williamson. Steve and I met at Club Fitness, and Steve has a pretty phenomenal story. So Steve, I'm going to unmute you, and please share your story with us, my friend.
Hey, how's it going, Chuck? Yeah, I've started on the products about 2 months ago, and I've released about 30 pounds, and I've melted away fat like it's unbelievable. I mean, I was down to 218 3 years ago on another diet, and I had to get down to 218 to fit into 38-inch pants. On the Isagenix diets, I'm weighing 242, and I'm fitting into 38-inch pants. I mean, I'm losing rid of weight at the same time I'm building strength and muscle. It's awesome.
Now, Steve, we're going to take a little more time because I got to ask you a couple questions here. You have tried a lot of different types of diets throughout your life trying to get rid of that fat, and you've always had that rebound effect where you gain it right back. Guys and gals at the gym are coming up to you and ask you, what in the world are you doing? They're seeing your body transform right before your eyes. Tell us about why Isagenix has been different for you compared to other things you've tried.
Well, the shakes are good. I enjoy taking a shake. And then with the greens and the fruits, I mean, you throw a little bit of that in there with it, and you're getting your nutrition. I mean, you just feel good. You go to the gym, you get a great workout in because you got the proper nutrition. And
you crack me up. You're like a kid. You come up to me smiling, laughing how you're actually losing weight but gaining strength. You're like, I maxed out today. It's amazing. So, hey, I hate to cut you off. I got a lot of other people I want to talk to. Steve, I appreciate you. I'll see you in the gym soon. Let's go to Florida and John. I'm going to unmute you, John. John, you're more of a veteran than myself and many on this call. Why don't you share your experience with the products?
Awesome, Chuck. Awesome. Well, when I started Isagenix, 7.5 years ago, before Isagenix, I had a fat face, a fat belly. My highest weight was 169, but my body fat was 24%. I was 1% away from a doctor telling me that I was overweight. When you're 25%, you're overweight. When you're 30%, the doctor says you're obese. And my first 21 days, I released over 17 pounds. But over, 7.5 years, I took that body fat, which was more important to me, from 24% to 11.9%. And, I'm 53 years young. I tell people on my team all the time, guys, losing weight is easy. Keeping it off is the hard part, because you have to understand it's your metabolism. When you reach 30 years of age, your metabolism goes downhill like a ski slope. So what happens is your gym workouts become a lot more focused because we lose so much inches. We have to build that lean muscle back up in the body and, become a healthier lifestyle. That's why I always say, the first three letters in diet are die. This isn't a Jenny Craig, a Weight Watchers, a Slim Fast, an Atkins diet. Those are yo-yo diets. And a lot of people always ask me, when I reach my goal, no matter if it's 10 pounds, 50 pounds, or 100 pounds, if I stop this, will the weight come back? And not only will the weight come back, it brings its friends with them, guys. So it is a lifestyle, and enjoying the life that I will always have. I will never stop eating pizza. I will never stop having red wine. I will never stop living my life. But I will always be putting, 2 shakes into my body and incorporating this unbelievable superfoods with the program.
Thank you, John. Let's move over to Brian, and we are going to have some phenomenal ladies talk here next, but I want to save the best for last. And you guys are awesome, but everybody knows these ladies are tearing it up. So, Brian, I want you to share your experience. And you were really looking for someone. I didn't know this. Brian and I have been friends for 20 years. We went to lunch and we were talking, and I specifically was not talking about business. I just wanted to go out and have lunch with my friend, and he kept bringing it up. I had no idea what you were looking for, Brian. So why don't you share your story real quick?
Okay, Chuck. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sit up a little bit and talk into the microphone a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, during the last more than 15 years, my energy has really been depleted. I mean, I was just going to work and coming home and eating and going to bed, going to work again. It was really ridiculous. And so I was working at the post office, and a month before I was to retire, Chuck, told me about Isagenix, and it's a meal replacement, and it's a nutrient that's guaranteed for energy. And I said, wow, I need that. I've been looking to doctors and pharmacists, and I paid $5,000 to a nutritionist for more energy. And here he's offering it over a lunchtime. And so 3 days after I started taking the shakes, my energy was unbelievable. I went to work, and the people I worked with, they said, "What are you on?" and so I told them, and they didn't believe it. But so that was just the beginning, and that was in February of this year. And they are my lifeblood. Those shakes are my lifeblood for energy. I will never go without taking shakes.
How old are you, Brian?
70.
I saw you on the dance floor with your wife at my daughter's wedding, and I was absolutely amazed at the moves you were putting on. So congratulations, my friend. Looking forward to a long second half of your life, buddy.
All right. Thanks, bud.
All right. Thanks for being here. Hey, let's go to Pam Benjamin up in Chicago. Pam, Miss Fluffy, tell us your story.
Yeah, I was going by the nickname Fluffy there for a while before I got exposed to Isagenix. I reached a point in my life that I felt like my body kind of betrayed me, and it just seemed like all of a sudden I gained like 20 pounds, and none of my old tricks worked anymore. In the past, if I gained weight, I had things that I could do that would jolt my body back into shape again, but nothing was working anymore. So at the point where I was exposed to Isagenix, I had pretty much given up hope of not being fluffy till the end of my days, because that's what grandmas do, quote unquote. Well, lo and behold, I decided to give it a go, give my body one last chance to prove itself. And with Isagenix products, it made all the difference in the world. In a very short period of time, those 20 pounds were released, and it's been almost a year and a half now. They've been gone, and they are gone for good. I've given away all of my fat clothes. And along the lines of what Brian was saying, the Isagenix products have also given me my energy and my stamina back. A year and a half ago, there's a hill behind my house that we used to trek up and down when we went out for our walks. And I used to have to do switchbacks to get up the hill, just to eliminate the elevation, because I would get so winded. Well, I noticed just this morning out on our walk, I just chugged straight up that hill, didn't even wind me or anything. I'm aging in reverse, and there's no way I'm ever going to be without these products. They're just awesome.
Pam, you brought up aging. I didn't. I would never ask a woman how old she is, but I don't think anybody's going to believe you when you tell them, if you want to tell them.
Actually, my birthday is Saturday,
and
I will be 66.
Congratulations. You look great, and glad to see you get in great shape like you are. So tell us real quick, you went to your dentist, and what happened?
My dentist? Oh, yes. I went to my dentist one day, and I walked in, sat in the chair, and there was my friend Lina, who was the assistant there, and she goes, "Pam, what are you doing? You look fabulous. You're wasting away. Tell me what you're doing." So I told her. And she is now part of Isagenix.
Lina, I'm trying to unmute you. There, I got you. Go ahead and Lina, share your story in your own words.
Yeah, you stole half of my story, and thank you for telling everyone that we not professional speakers. Even so, John, he's great. So anyway, my name is Lina, and I live in Chicago. And 1 year ago, Pam showed up for her 6 months checkup, and I looked at Pam, and I'm like, oh my God, something is different with this woman. And I asked her, did you lose weight? And she says, yeah, I lost 20 pounds. So my eyes popped out on my forehead because I was at that time struggling to lose 5 pounds. And I'm like, oh my goodness, 20 pounds. So the Pam, she told me all about Isagenix, and I always been really skeptical about the protein shakes and meal replacements, just because I lived in grew up and lived in a little village. My parents had a little farm, so all meals were made fresh, and I was like, no, not for me. But going back to my losing my 5 pounds, in the past I have tried like probably every single diet there was. I lose 5 pounds, I gain 10 back, and it was like up and down, up and down. Even I would exercise daily. So I said to myself and Pam, I'm like, okay, I'll try it. Why not? So I lost 10 pounds, and I kept it off. And every day I'm extremely grateful for this company, for the people, for all the support and product and opportunity. And I think we all deserve to look better, to feel good. And my daughter's on the product, my little one takes shakes, and my oldest 26, and I keep telling her it's time to take care of yourself right now, not to wait until you 40, 50 and you have a lot of health problems and overweight and stuff like that. So here's my story. Back to Chuck.
All right, we're going to finish up here with Liz Liggons, but I want all of you to go into your chat there and just thank Lina for sharing that. She was a little nervous about doing that, and just tell her how much you appreciate her. So Liz, wrap us up here with your testimony. I'm going to basically go through the different systems that are available. So Liz Liggons, love to hear your story.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Chuck. Me as a trainer, I'm a fitness trainer. I've been training for about 8 years. And last August, my son gave me a call and said, Mom, you got to try this. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I was like, Lina, I was a little skeptical because of the cleanse. But he's like, Mom, you'll feel amazing. It'll work well with you, your clients, your friends, your family. So I did. Well, my cleanse days, I wind up cleaning the whole house, washing all the windows, washing the car. I cooked the whole week's worth of meals. I vacuum, I dust, I rearrange closets. And my son kept calling me because he was a little concerned because he wasn't hearing from me. And I said, Kevin, I don't know why. I have all this energy, but I love it. So I'm hooked. I'm hooked for life. I have more energy. I sleep better. And the best thing of it all, I'm a long distance runner. I just completed 3 weeks ago, 13.5.2 miles. And I was able to walk the next day and continue, no aches and pains. Usually I have to take a nice soaking in the tub, and it takes me a week to recover from my marathons and half marathons. It's phenomenal. I will share with the world, and I will never stop using it. It's good stuff. It definitely is. And
Well,
next month, I must say, I will be 59 years old. I'm ready to go.
I was done asking ladies their age, Liz.
Yeah.
I'll do that again, but thank you for sharing that. You're in great shape, and we're proud of you.
Thank you.
See you and your husband Jerome in Charlotte in a couple weeks here.
Absolutely.
So, as a guest on a call, whether you're watching this live or the recording, there's basically a lot of different systems. We literally have systems for every different solution: the energy, the performance, the vitality, the beauty products. But we on the Cepeda team, when you're first getting started, we always focus on a weight loss solution, even if you don't need to lose weight, because it's not just weight loss, it's weight management. It's getting you at the right weight, getting those toxins out of your body. There are 4 packs that we recommend. The one on the far right is what we call the basic pack. And it's just that. It's your basic pack that'll help you have a good experience with your weight management. In most cases, that's weight loss. But sometimes it's actually people wanting to gain lean muscle. We've had several examples of that. The one to the left is better. It's called the premium pack, and it includes some things that most of us consider essential, some of the snacks and some of the things that help you have a better experience in your cleanse day. For example, the Ice and Delights, e-shots, a blender. It also includes your annual membership fee. So that's a really, really good deal for a few more bucks a day, $13 a day as opposed to $9. That premium pack, I highly recommend that for people that are coming in. And then somebody that wants the absolute best possible experience from a product standpoint, that value pack can't be beat. And I used to literally not even tell people about the value pack because it's, you know, 19, 20 bucks a day, and then you add shipping and tax. So it's going to be about $600, and that seemed like a lot of money to me, and it is. But what happened was I didn't even tell people about that, and then I had a guy one time, he went out and he bought the basic pack, and then he bought all the other things that he wanted to have an experience, and he ended up spending about $170 more than he would have had he bought the value pack. In the value pack, the company wants you to buy the value pack. And so they stack the deck in the favor of the value pack. They put so much value into that pack because they want you to have a great experience. Now, that's going to include your complete essentials with Isagenix B. It's just an absolutely amazing pack. It's got your meal replacement bars. So if you're not able to do 2 shakes in a day and you want to do a bar instead, you can. It's got whey thins, isolites, e-shots. It's got Isogreens. You heard Steve Williamson mention the Isogreens earlier. It is a very thorough pack of just about everything you'd want in your products from Isagenix. And then the one on the far left, it goes good, better, best, going left to right. Nope, I'm sorry, right to left. And the one on the far left is your ultimate pack. Now this one's really reserved for people that are coming in this as a business. And it'd be like, you know, your franchise. You want, it's enough product for 2 people, a husband and wife. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got your brain booster, joint. You know, it's got all kinds of products. So as you're building this as a business, it gives you experience having used all the products. So that's the one on the far left. So again, no one's going to try to upsell you on a pack. They're going to work with you and consult with you and coach you to help you have the best possible experience. We know from our experience that that value pack is the one of choice for most of us. But wherever you come in, whether it be the basic or if you're serious about this as a business, the ultimate, or anyone in between, we want you to be successful. So that's our goal. So I ask you this question as I wrap up. If not this, then what? From a health standpoint, what are your options? Personally, I choose this type of solution for my health needs. If not this, then what? What else? What is your option? You could exercise more? Well, you could exercise to your blue in the face. Ask Steve Williamson and John and others who are into the performance. You got to have the combination of nutrition and exercise to get the best results. In fact, from people that I really respect in the performance area, they tell me 75, 80% of the results you get are not in the gym, not working out. They're in the nutrition you eat. It's that 20% that comes from the gym. And then if not now, when? What are you waiting for? Get back with the person who invites you to watch this presentation. Let them know you want to come in as a customer. That's how we all get started. If you decide you want to become an associate later and get your products paid for, they can easily teach you what we call you share, they share, and how to do that. But for now, tonight, I want to focus mostly on a product and helping you have a great experience. So if not this, what? If not now, when? I recommend this and now. So with that, I want to tell you there is a financial opportunity here. Get back with the person who invites you, and we can share a video or 2 with you to give you more information about that. I'll even do a 3-way call to help explain the financial side. Our goal with all of our customers, if they want, is to show them how by referring a few other people to this great experience, they can get their products paid for. So this is a picture of the Cepeda family. It's an old picture. These kids have grown up. Many of them are in the business, building a business now, but these are our mentors, and they're the ones teaching us how to help other people with Isagenix. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of our guest speakers tonight. You all did a phenomenal job. Thank you for listening. Have a great night, and get back with the person who invites you. They'll be glad to help you get started.